This is what we're working on today, guys. A buddy of mine brought me this, and what it is, it's a muffler off a zero-turn mower. And apparently what happened while he was using it, there's a little spot weld here. This muffler broke off from this piece. So to get himself by, he drilled a few holes in it and put some sheet metal screws in it so he could finish up the job. You can see how it's still leaking all the way around it, so he asked if I could throw some weld all the way around here, weld it up, and see if we can give him a better job. I'm not sure what this material is. It might be an aluminized steel. We'll grind it down, squeeze this flange a little bit here, try to close it back up, and see if we can get some weld on it. Give it a couple of hits with a hammer. Let's get this secured to the table and get this thing welded out. And I'm going to be using the Welder DP200 for this repair. Those are my settings. I've lowered it down a half a volt, so I'm at 15.8, which that's going to give me a little bit narrower bead profile, and I'm using a single pulse to do this. We'll have to fill in this hole here. Looks okay, but it's still just a little hotter than I'd like it. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I'm going to get my wire feed speed down to maybe 150. We'll try that. I've lowered my voltage a little bit more down to 15. There we go. That's it. That's the sweet spot right there. This pulse makes it really nice to be able to weld thin materials. I got to try to close this edge a little bit because it's starting to key open a little more than I'd like. And that's only because there's a gap there. You know what I'm going to do so that the exhaust doesn't leak is I'm going to take out these screws and weld them shut. This is just another place for an exhaust leak to form because there's a hole going through this flange into the muffler. So by removing these and just welding it shut, it really can't leak. Alright, now I'll just weld up all the little holes. There it is. Wire brush it up and send it out the door. And there it is, guys. came out just fine. It's not the prettiest looking in the world. I would love to have removed all the screws out of it, taken it out, and then cleaned between the two surfaces, because as I was heating this up, it was kind of like wicking out that dirty material in between these two, but I didn't want to lose the orientation of how this was. So we know that it fit because he had some screws in it. That's why I elected to weld it where it was in place and then take the screws out and then weld the screws shut. So, but yeah, that'll work just fine. That's it, guys. Just a nice quick repair job. Like, comment, subscribe. If you wonder about any of the tools you see me using, I'll have links down below. If you're wondering about that fab table that you see me using, I'll have links down below on how I built that as well. Until next week, stay safe. God bless.